Your boss knows exactly what they're doing to you. Not the yelling, not the passive-aggressive emails. I mean the quiet stuff, the kind that makes you question your memory, doubt your instincts, and go home wondering if you're the problem. The real danger isn't the bad mood, it's the pattern you haven't named yet. Somewhere along the way, you stopped trusting yourself at work. You used to know when you did a good job. Now you need them to confirm it. You used to speak in meetings. Now you run it through a filter first. Will this be used against me? That's not you being sensitive. That's something being done to you. This didn't happen by accident. It's a pattern, and once you can name it, it loses its power. There are 5 signs your boss is toxic. The last one explains why everything else works. Before we go into sign 1, I need you to understand something. What you're about to hear gets darker as it goes. Most people stop at the surface signs. We're going all the way to the root. If you've never seen a channel break this down without sugarcoating it, you might want to stay close. Subscribe, because what comes after sign 3, most people have never had a name for it. Sign 1, the compliment that cuts. You finally finish the project. Your boss says, "Great work, for once," or "This is actually pretty good. I'm surprised." This isn't praise, it's a reminder of your baseline, which they control. The compliment isn't the point, the "for once" is. What this does, it trains you to feel grateful for basic acknowledgement. You work harder, not to grow, but to earn the next crumb. 3 microsigns. Their praise always has a "but" attached. You feel confused after compliments, not good. You replay what they said, trying to figure out if it was real. People who need to qualify praise need you uncertain. People who are secure in your growth just say "good work." Sign 2, the moving target. You do exactly what they asked, then it's "that's not what I meant." You adjust, new feedback, you adjust again, still wrong. This isn't unclear communication, it's control through confusion. When you can never fully succeed, you never stop needing their approval. You start over-preparing, over-explaining, sending 3 follow-up emails just to confirm you understood. Your energy goes into managing them, not doing your actual job. 3 microsigns. Instructions change after you've already started. You feel anxious even when the work is done. You double-check everything because the rules keep shifting. People who move the target keep you chasing. Start documenting. Written confirmation, every time. That's not paranoia, that's protection. Sign 3, public pressure, private praise. In the meeting, they interrupt you, call out your mistake, make an example. But later, in private, "You're actually one of my best." The private praise is the hook. It makes you loyal. The public pressure is the cage. Together, they create a push-pull that keeps you attached and off balance. You start protecting them publicly because privately they're on your side. You defend the person doing the damage because they gave you the illusion of being chosen. 3 microsigns. They build you up alone, but tear you down in rooms. You feel special around them, invisible everywhere else. You've made excuses for their behavior to coworkers. Leadership that respects you looks the same in public and private. Anything else is performance, and you're the audience. Sign 4, the memory rewrite. You were told to handle it a certain way. You did. Now they're saying, "I never said that. That was your call." This is gaslighting, not the dramatic movie version, the everyday version, small rewrites of reality that make you question whether you remembered correctly. This isn't gaslighting, this is the amnesia version, small rewrites of reality that make you question whether you remembered correctly. After enough of this, you stop trusting your own memory. You start second-guessing decisions you were certain about. That's not confusion, that's erosion. 3 microsigns. You've started writing everything down just in case. You feel crazy after certain conversations. You often wonder, did that actually happen the way I remember? Your perception is data. Start treating it like evidence. Write things down. Keep your version of reality because someone is quietly trying to replace it. Sign 5, and this one ties it all together. You've noticed you can't make a decision without wondering what they'll think. You've started filtering your personality at work. You perform a smaller, quieter, safer version of yourself because that version survives better. This is the root. Every other sign, the moving target, the memory rewrites, the public pressure, they all feed this. The goal isn't to punish you, it's to make you need them. When you need someone's approval to trust yourself, they have control, without ever raising their voice. That's the design, and it works slowly, over weeks, months, until it just feels like personality, like you've always been this uncertain. Write things down, not to build a case, to protect your reality. Date, conversation, what was said, what was agreed. Keep your version intact, because the first thing a toxic environment takes from you isn't your confidence, it's your memory. The moment you name what's happening, it changes, not because they change, because you do. You stop managing their mood and start managing your clarity. You stop performing smallness and start asking whether this environment is even worth performing in. You were never the problem. You were the target. Which one did you recognize? Was it the moving target, the memory rewrite, or the one that quietly made you smaller? Drop a number in the comments, and if someone in your life needs to hear this, send it to them, silently, no explanation needed.